Let me get this going over here. So.
Hey. I think we're up.
I think we're up.
Hey, Discovery Bay, what's going on, man?
Oh, Discovery Bay's in the house?
Of course.
Discovery Bay is just the man.
Yeah. Luis
Ramirez. What's up, man?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen my boy Luis around before. But I'm happy to see you.
Hey, who that?
I'm trying to get like my screen situated, so you can
Who
try
that?
and help make me look competent while I do this.
I got this on an auction from Who Dat just recently.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice. That thing is a beauty. I sold that book on an auction that I did on Instagram like a little while back. I kind of regret it. Does it have the COA thing?
Yeah, there it is. Oh.
Sorry, I missed it if you showed it. Yeah. Is that a KRS Comics, right? I think sweet.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. We got Just a Rican in the house. Big Lion Cat. Him and Lenny in the cut.
Boy who had 7.
Who dat? The boy who had 7. All the homies. All the homies.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Hey, I picked up some comics that I'll show you.
Yeah.
I scored these for a pretty good deal. Hold on, excuse me. I'm about to.
Oh yeah, freshen up.
When it comes to the evening time, I can't breathe out of my nose. All right,
Mr. Garrell.
Mr. Garrell, my man.
He finally started making videos.
I know. I watched them too.
Yeah.
He's good at it. He's a good egg. Sometimes I don't know. I feel like I have a good spider sense when it comes to that. And I can tell Garrell's a good egg.
Yeah.
Who that? Check this out. I posted this one on Instagram with a shout out to I Got Issues. Because I picked up a whole stack of Dell Comics from 1950s. So we got some Andy the Panda action. And I got them for super cheap. I mean, I'm not sure what kind of, how good I did with them. I really never see these around. This was the oldest one. This one was like 1952.
Whoa.
I don't know what he's doing to that chicken, but he's straight harassing that chicken at the water bubble. And it's like a common theme. He's always fucking with this chicken on the cover of all these books. Boom. Boom. Right? So that's Andy the Panda. But then Andy the Panda makes a cameo appearance in this guy, this familiar friend of ours, Woody Woodpecker.
Hey.
Yeah, right. There's one book that I'm going to save for last that is like the one I'm most hyped about. Some Looney Tunes action. And you're going to notice on these Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny's eyes look really weird and kind of like stoned out.
Yeah, he looks baked.
Right? Yeah, on all of them. That one, baked. This one's super baked. He's so baked he doesn't know how to pour the ketchup right. So
oh, you got to put them scissors down when you've been hitting that reefer.
Yeah, man, you can't get baked and play with scissors. So I don't know if anyone's even heard of like these Dell Comics, but these are 10 centers, man.
Jason 3000 says he looks relaxed.
Yeah, he's really relaxed. All chickens matter, man. I agree with you.
Comic Zombie, what's up, dude?
Hey, Comic Zombie. What's up, brother? Now we're going to get off the Bugs Bunny Looney Tunes and get into some other really cool ones. My boys, Tom and Jerry.
There you go.
Yeah, and you know what's cool is like the covers look really clean, right? For like 1950. Like, let me see what the exact year is like on this one, for example. This one's 59. And like I don't know, I feel like that's clean.
Yeah.
Clean work. Like the colors are still real vivid.
Especially like you look at those books, like people weren't holding on to them back then thinking that it would be worth something someday, you know? So the
Right.
odds of that being like in that good a shape in this day and age are pretty rare.
Right. And very few of them are messed with. Like there's one where there's some pencil on the cover, and there's another where like on the inside cover there was like a maze, and the kid went through the maze with the pencil and stuff.
Why wouldn't you? Got to go through the maze. That's what it's there for.
Yeah, I mean, I can't even blame. I almost did it, so I can't blame the kid for doing it. It's not black and white or anything; it's color. I like Bake how he says he's gonna gently tap the like button. I feel you, man. Everyone's always telling you to smash it. You know, sometimes a gentle touch is okay. Boom, we got the little toothpaste tube action. I really like that cover, actually. Bang. What's the name of this guy? Because I remember seeing him in the cartoons, but I forget what his gimmick was. We got Tom, Jerry, and it's like Jerry's little homie. I forget.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, who's Jerry's cousin? I think he might be maybe Jerry's kid. So just search Jerry's kid and see.
I'm Googling Tom and Jerry other mouse.
There you go.
Nibbles.
Yeah, I think Jerry's kids might show up something different.
We got Nibbles.
Oh, Nibbles.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. There's one in the other room that whatever. I'm not going to grab it now, but it had a two-sided cover. It had artwork on both sides. That was dope.
Who dat? You got to let me know when those mystery boxes come out.
Who's got a mystery box? Who dat?
Who dat has mystery boxes coming out?
5 mystery boxes. I like the idea of 5 because I would think you can keep the quality higher that way.
Oh yeah.
And here's the creme de la creme book, the one that got me going down this rabbit hole, and it's in really good shape. Is my boy Mighty Mouse.
Ah.
Yeah. I love me some Mighty Mouse, dude. And that's
God,
like
what was his theme music?
Oh right. Yeah. It's a good question. Oh, because you know what I think about it is what's his name? Andy Kaufman. Here I come to save the day.
There you go.
Yeah, man. This one's 1960, but it's in really good shape, man.
PBS presents this program in color.
Yeah. Yeah, so those came in. These were little eBay purchases I made. That, and I picked up a little trade of the Surfer. Covers like all your Kirby goodness from Fantastic 48 through onward.
Oh, so that's the old stuff.
Day one, patch my front end sharpish. Just a little panhead near it. I think he's struggling.
Anyone up in the upper Midwest right now? Maybe not.
What do you say?
I was wondering if anyone's in the upper Midwest right now freezing their butt off like me.
Oh, I know. Where were you at? You were at -20.
-22.
Dude, -22 is intense.
Oh, we got to -23 now. -23 here in Shakopee, Minnesota.
Have you got much snow yet?
What'd you say?
Have you got much snow yet?
We got like 5 inches yesterday, but nothing too bad. But yeah, like all schools are shut down.
Really?
Yeah, the post office ain't delivering mail tomorrow. I bet you they're not going to do garbage tomorrow. Don't worry, my work is still open.
It's super cold.
Too cold. It's going to be -65 wind chill.
Wow, I never even had to deal with. So, what's the ramifications of temperatures that cold? Like, why would you shut a school down?
Oh, for kids being outside of the school bus.
They just might straight die from frostbite.
Like
You're at risk of frostbite?
Yeah, 5 minutes in that, and you could have some serious health implications. Yeah.
Whoa, that's pretty rugged. That's like, so you're literally doing like that Life Below Zero show.
Yeah.
Like I live it every day, baby.
Not every day. Like people always say Minnesota's cold, but we're okay. Hey, you got guitars and comics in here.
Guitars and comics.
Hey. Yeah, global warming. I wish.
Yeah, I know. Trump was getting a bunch of heat today because he dropped a tweet along those lines. It's everyone's freezing. What's up with this global warming? I'm not sure how global warming works, but
yeah, confusing climate with weather is always a good one.
Yeah, right. But yeah, hey, he's a shoot from the hip kind of guy. So it's all right.
What else? What else do we get? All right, what else were we going to talk about?
I mean, I don't know if you don't have any, books within arm's reach. I was gonna sound off on this little Birds of Prey teaser trailer that I saw.
I got this really cool AOK from Geeks, Drinks, and Comics.
Oh,
the Magic Mike cover.
Look at Batman! Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah, he said this is my birthday present from him. My birthday is the next month, and he sent this off to me. So,
who's on the other side of Superman?
That's Green Lantern. You got Flash, and I think Aquaman.
Oh, I see the green on his chest, on his shaved chest. I see it now.
Oh yeah.
It's funny that it's really funny that you show that actually, because I was just going through, I searched all those covers because it was new to me. I didn't even really know there was a thing. I've seen a couple of them. Like I always knew about the Batgirl Purple Rain cover, but I didn't know it was a whole series of movie swipe covers that they did. And there's some really cool ones. Are you aware of the whole series of those?
Yeah, no, there were some really really fun ones. I had there's like a Bill and Ted one with Superman on it, which is a lot of fun. They're like in the phone booth.
Like Mongoloid in a phone booth together or something?
Oh, it's like Doomsday and Superman sitting on top of the phone booth. And then all the like Reign of the Superman characters are jammed in the phone booth.
Mm. Yeah, there was some fun ones for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, so I see this. First off, did you see what the title of that Birds of Prey movie is? Because it's not just Birds of Prey.
What's the title then?
That's right, Iron Man himself. Billionaire superstar, blah, 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 whatever. So hurry up.
Sorry, threw me off. It's Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn.
So many other great guests for you.
That's a rough title.
Yeah, that's a really rough title. And just off that, are you playing like a TV or something?
Hey, I'll ask her to turn it down here. Hold on. Hey, babe, a little quieter. My wife is playing Marvel Lego superheroes too.
Oh, it wasn't super bad, but it's cool. So yeah, Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn. And right there just told me the angle that they're taking on the movie, and it already annoyed me. Like, dude, DC should be killing the movie game. And this already is the mark of death. And Harley Quinn is probably one of the more marketable characters that they have, you know?
Yeah.
The only what I don't like about it is like the emancipation of one Harley Quinn implies that it's like, you know, bad girl turned good. Like, I'm sure it's going to be like her redemption story of her becoming a hero, because, you know, that's what they're doing with her in the comics. They're treating her like a hero, you know?
Yeah.
And I think she's linking up with all these other chicks, Huntress, Black Canary. So it's like, why are you going to do the emancipation of Harley Quinn? We haven't even seen her as a villain yet. Like, really?
Yeah.
They brought her right out the gate, basically as a hero in Suicide Squad. We should have at least seen her do a run with the Joker first and establish her that way, then let her get emancipated.
See, for me, Harley Quinn, you know, we were talking a lot about wrestling the other day, and Harley Quinn is like the you know, that heel that becomes too popular, and they make her a baby face, and she's better as a heel. I don't want her to be an anti-hero. I hate that. Make her a villain. She can still be awesome as a villain, just like the Joker. You know, she doesn't need to be a good guy or a good lady or whatever you would call that.
Right. And I know what you mean. Bake and Jason both pointing out that it's her emancipation from the Joker, which, yeah, I get that. But I'm saying, shouldn't we see her as the Joker's right-hand girl first before we see her get emancipated? You know what I mean? Because her being emancipated from the Joker and her doing her babyface turning into a hero, I feel like it's kind of one and the same. So I would have liked to see the Mad Love movie first. Like, let's see basically a Natural Born Killers film with Joker and Harley first, and just establish that she's nuts, and just think of all the fun you could have with a nuts Harley Quinn and Joker, Natural Born Killer style, doing their thing. And then you've got plenty of time to emancipate her, you know? But I feel like once the cat is out the bag, once you already go this route, you can't really put the shit back in the, what do you call it? You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, man. And make her a villain again. Like,
you know, there's always a heel turn, but for me, like, the big problem with doing, like, you know, like a Mad Love story is the Joker and Harley Quinn's relationship does get very abusive. And that may be a tough thing to show in 2019. Not that I wouldn't watch it, but I think it would garner a lot of controversy, and I think there'd be a lot of criticism about glorifying that. So, but like I said, I'm not easily offended. Like, I would watch the hell out of it, but I know that just being like alert to those kind of things, like it would raise some red flags in a lot of people.
yeah, but I feel like you could totally use that to the film's advantage. Like, establish that, because Joker's a villain, right? He's supposed to be hated. He's a shitbag, right? What better way to make you hate the Joker viscerally than to see him treating Harley like shit, being abusive towards her? You don't have to get hardcore about it, but, you know, just treating her poorly. Because that's like the foundation of Harley, is this almost this poor thing who's like, you know, head over heels with a psychopath. And I like the eventual realization of Harley saying, you know what, this isn't good for me. I'm going to go off and do my own thing. I like that aspect of her character, when she kind of just, but to me, that doesn't mean make her a hero. That means let her like have her moment with Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Do like a fried green tomatoes, Harley and Poison Ivy film. You could kind of twist that into Birds of Prey, I guess, but it would make this whole emancipation concept that they look like they're trying to do that much sweeter if, you know, just like you said with pro wrestling, like let Joker be the heel, establish that he's a shitbag, and then let Harley get over on him at the end of the movie. You know?
Yeah, that would be good. I think you could probably try and fit some of that in a movie, and then have her like hook up with Poison Ivy towards the end, and just totally run rampant on him, and hit him with the steel chair and bust out.
Yeah, absolutely. And that could all happen within the framework of that one like Mad Love movie, we could call it, you know, just the Joker Harley movie. And then you can set yourself up for a more Birds of Prey thing, you know, so that it is kind of
Black Key Comics
earlier where like, and I know he was, you know, I guess sometimes we have to choose our words a little more carefully, but I knew what he meant when he's like, when he said he's not trying to get political, but it's a woman's movement thing. And it's true. I'm totally for, like, let's get some badass female heroes in the mix, but just do it well. Give the movie integrity, like, because you're only hurting it when you make it just a surface level girl power movie when you could have made it something a lot more powerful, you know?
Yeah, Black Key Comics said do a Thelma and Louise version of Harley and Poison Ivy.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
And yet again they're introducing, like, this is my concern with DC sometimes, is they feel like they're playing catch up with Marvel. So they're trying to rush into things without earning it. Like, I feel like a Justice League movie shouldn't have happened we should really, if they were smart, we should still be a couple years away from a Justice League movie. You know, we should have gotten a Batman movie. We should have got our Green Lantern movie. Like, Justice League should have been way down the road. Like, how do you introduce basically Wonder Woman? Because did Wonder Woman come out after Justice League?
Before. She was in Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice towards the end a little bit, and sprinkled in throughout the movie. And then she had the Wonder Woman movie that took place in World War I, and then Justice League came out after that.
Right. So Justice League didn't introduce the Trinity, but they introduced Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg. That's a lot of heavy lifting to put on one movie, you know?
Yeah, no, it was. So they did fit the Flash and Aquaman and Cyborg into Batman v Superman, if you remember. Bruce Wayne sent her an email that had little tidbit, like teaser trailers for all the heroes, and LexCorp was nice enough to make superhero logos for all of them. It was
yeah, that's like first cameo appearance. It's like one of those lame like X-23 test tube appearances. Like, yeah, man, and they're doing the same thing with this Harley thing of like, hey, let's rush to. We know that like doing like an emancipated Harley girl power movie is a good idea. So let's just do that now. Let's just skip over the fact that it's gonna have no weight since you never even established the Joker was barely in Suicide Squad. So I don't even know if she's emancipating herself from Jared Leto or another guy, another Joker. Like
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah. Did you see who else is in the flick?
No.
Because I got some screenshots. You got, because they just did quick flashes, but Huntress was the first one that they showed. And you can tell that by the crossbow. So you got a Huntress shot. You got Cassandra Cain.
Okay.
Which, honestly, I'm not familiar too much with Cassandra Cain. I think that's the girl who's currently Orphan in the comics. Is that right?
I believe so, yeah.
But she was Batgirl?
Ooh, I'm not sure about that. but I'm not saying she's not. I'm not a
Yeah,
huge
someone
Cassandra
in the
Cain.
chat can help out on Cassandra Cain. What exactly her deal is? Because I'm not sure. Yeah, Orphan. Because I've heard of her like mentioned in current continuity as Orphan, and she has a pretty cool suit. She's like all black. I think she becomes Batgirl. Yeah.
She does become Batgirl.
Um,
She became Batgirl in Legends of the Dark Knight number 120 back in 1999.
yeah. So I don't know what that means for this movie. If she's gonna be, if they're trying to make her Batgirl, is that how that works?
I'd rather they didn't. I'd rather see Barbara Gordon first.
And and I'm gonna call a spade a spade. If you notice, she's Asian. She's an Asian girl. So I don't know. I just hope it's not like, hey guys, I got my diversity checklist, and I noticed that we didn't put an Asian in a suit in Justice League. So Batgirl, you better make her Cassandra Cain. Like, please don't do like a diversity checklist. So we'll see what happens there. I'm not sure. Then you get Black Canary, who's kind of got like a little dreadlock thing happening.
Yuck.
So I don't know what that's. Hopefully she gets like some fishnets and stuff. That's the blonde hair fishnets is Black Canary, right?
Yeah, no, I don't like changing up the look of a hero. I never do. I am
I guess,
strongly against.
and disclaimer, by the way, this was a 30-second teaser, and this is just first impressions off of screenshots, the title, and the tone of like 10 seconds. So
I can already see it in the $5 dump bin at a Walmart.
Honestly, and you know what's crazy is, like, if you look at the background of the Huntress thing, and then look at the background of Cassandra Cain. Like, there's no setting, there's no background. It looks like a straight up, like a low budget. It looks really low budget. Yeah, I feel you, Jason. Like, I really don't like to come off like, what's up with all this diversity? None of that. Especially like as a white dude, because that's totally not where I'm coming from. I just want to see, like, treat the characters with integrity. Just make sure first and foremost you're making like a quality movie and quality decisions. Because
that's what Batgirl should look like.
Say something so we can pop it on the
Batgirl should be looking like this, like Josh Middleton, 9.8 CGC. That's Batgirl right there.
Yeah, even though, what bothers me about the mask on that is that little sideburn thing.
I know.
What is up with that sideburn thing on her mask?
I don't know.
Let it go all the way to her ear.
Someone pointed that out to me, and I never noticed it until someone said it to me, and now I can't stop noticing it, which I wish no one had brought it up so I didn't notice it, because I thought it was really cool until then. So if anyone wants this, no, I'm just kidding.
I know. They made, so in the villains are going to be, I love the villain choices. I just hope that they like make it happen. Victor Zsasz is one of the most underrated villains. I've always loved Zsasz, especially as a Batman villain. Like, to me, he's like a definitive Batman villain archetype. Like, just a serial killer who's got a cool ass gimmick of tallying his body every time he kills someone. It's simple. It's awesome. I've always loved Zsasz. And we got a screenshot of Zsasz, who's this fella.
He looks chipper.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, he's blonde. He He doesn't have any marks on him, I guess. I like, the Zaz from the Gotham show actually was kind of cool. I didn't see too much of him, but I saw a couple scenes, and I like the look that he had. He looked like a serial killer.
Yeah, he was in Batman Begins as well.
Is that right? Zaz is in Batman Begins?
Yeah. I think he was a member of the League of Shadows, and they had him like infiltrate. I don't know. I forget, but he was definitely in the movie. That's a fact.
Peace out, Ruben. Thanks for checking in, brother.
Ruben. That dude's got some cool books. I don't know if you ever see his channel, but he's only got like 36 subscribers, but he should have more. He's got some cool stuff out there.
Yes, Ruben is the man. Make sure everyone sub up Ruben. And I think his little screen icon, that's the red lanterns, right?
I love the Red Lantern Corps. Yes, it is.
The anger lanterns.
His favorite hero or villain is Atrocitus.
Ah, because I just got on. I never read Green Lantern titles. It was Thanatos that got me, because I kept on hearing about Blackest Night, and I'm like, all right, dude. And I heard Thanatos give like a pitch one night on why he loved Green Lantern, and I'm like, damn, Green Lantern does sound like a pretty legit hero. The whole willpower thing, like I didn't know too much about his lore, so I tried Blackest Night on for size, and dude, I really like the spectrum of colors and how they all, like, green is willpower, right? Red is anger. What are some of the other ones?
Yellow is fear. Orange is greed or avarice. Blue is hope. And like
Ultraviolet was one.
yeah, there's like a love one, but dude, it's great, man. I Blackest Night was cool, but to me, I love Sinestro Corps Wars. That is one of my top 5 favorite stories, and that could be a very unpopular opinion, but I love that.
Oh wow, I'm gonna have to read that, because from what I hear, Sinestro is a favorite among many readers.
Yeah, no, it just the whole core idea, the Sinestro Corps was just amazing.
Yeah.
And it had Anti-Monitor, it had Superboy Prime, like that book was very deep. I loved it. Yeah, it was good.
Genome Presents coming at you with $600 custom-made lizard shoes. Limousine riding. Hard times, daddy. Good to see you, my friend.
You do a good Dusty Rhodes.
Oh yeah, man worked 30 years. Me and Genome are gonna, and you get down on the pro wrestling. I was telling Genome I'd like to get a little wrestling chat together, because I got Kiss Stealing Loving Machine. Whoa. Well, I'll say the plans for my show idea off air. Here's the other character in the book. That is Rosie Perez as
Herself.
Renee Montoya.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say herself.
Yeah. So Rosie Perez is in the mix. And then lastly is Black Mask. Ewan McGregor is playing Black Mask.
Where's his mask?
I know. Black Mask is another villain that I like. How he made the mask out of his father's coffin wood, which is pretty badass.
Yeah, no, Black Mask is a really cool villain.
Yeah. So, when you tell me that Black Mask and Zaz are the villains of the movie, I'm like, okay, I'm with that.
Genome Presents thought that was a screenshot for White Man Can't Jump 2. Rosie Perez.
Yeah, it's the Do the Right Thing sequel.
Man,
Yeah.
the last thing I saw her in was like a Law and Order Special Victims Unit episode. she was not doing well.
I know Rosie Perez is on the marquee of this film as Montoya. That's, I mean, she can't be that. If she was in Do the Right Thing, she can't be that young. Is she in her 50s? Rosie Perez.
All right, I'm going to talk to Google about that.
Peace out, Jason. Thanks for checking in, man.
Jason, adios.
Jason 3K. Black Key saying, fight the power. Radio Raheem. Let me get caught up on the chat a little bit. I feel like I missed some stuff. And we got some heavy hitters in the chat, so I know they're dropping some good.
Yeah, she's at least a double nickel. She's 55.
Damn, she's a double nickel though.
Yeah, double nickel.
No, Bake, I think she's Montoya, dude. Because Bake's saying he's thinking that she's like a mom or something, but no. She
I do hate her voice.
And that was the one that looked like it was speculated a little bit when they said that they think she's Montoya, because that wasn't announced, but the one clip that they showed of her was her throwing back that bottle of booze. And Montoya is known for being an alcoholic. So that's why they made that connection. So I don't know.
Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah. We'll see, man. I was a little disappointed because when I was hearing about Birds of Prey movie, I was, in my mind, I was like, oh, good. You know what? Mulligan on Suicide Squad. At least they established Harley Quinn. And Harley Quinn was cool in Suicide Squad. So I was like, that's fine. At least they're going to get it back on track. They're going to get Harley and Poison Ivy and Catwoman. I was thinking that's Birds of Prey. They're going to get Harley, Poison Ivy, and Catwoman in a flick. Maybe they'll bring Joker back, maybe not. Then when I heard Black Mask was announced, I was like, oh, cool. Poison Ivy, Harley against Black Mask. And not the case, you know?
Mr. Miracle, what's up, dude?
Mr. Miracle, the man, the myth, the legend.
That man, when he did his giveaway contest, had the best drawing of any of them, man. He's just sitting there rolling dice, just killing it.
Man. Dude, Mr. Miracle by far had the coolest drawing for a contest winner of all.
Well, you fucking won that one, though, didn't you? Like, of course you thought it was the coolest one.
No, that's where you're wrong. I lost that one.
Oh, okay.
I think 64 special won.
Okay.
I remember 60 because I cursed his name for 5 minutes because I made it into the last round. And I was like, oh, it got me. But he threw in a secret contest, which was cool. And Mr. Miracle is just stepping his game up. He was jumping live and direct in front of the camera for a recent couple videos, and he knocked it out the park. He's just a well-spoken dude, and he's got some badass tats. I was like, oh, shoot. Mr. Miracle's kind of a badass. I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
So happy to see you in the chat, sir.
Yeah.
64 special. Yeah. In 64 special, too, by the way, he's an interesting cat. I haven't seen him in the chats too much, but he's got a legit voice. He's got that radio announcer voice, right? Or the movie announcer voice.
Oh, like you could do like the trailer videos?
Yeah. 64 special for sure. Could do like trailer videos. Yeah. And he's a witty dude. He's funny. I enjoy his stuff. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't know if you can relate to this, but like lately I have like most of my I watch way less TV than I used to. And most of my like TV watching is YouTube watching. Like my go-to shows is like if there's a new episode of I don't know something on, I'm gonna watch Mr. Miracle's video first. You know what I mean? In a Dee Runk video and Reggie before I like get caught up on my shows on my DVR. It's kind of crazy.
Dude, I'm the same way though, man. Like I have like 2 YouTube accounts. One is for like nothing that one is nothing related with comic books, and the other YouTube account is only comic books. And and I don't have 2 different channels. Like there's only one channel that I'm on, but like I have one where it has nothing. But yeah, man, my YouTube channel that is only for watching comic book content. Dude, I watch so much of that stuff. It's hard though, man. There's so much. Like,
yeah, there's a lot. I could use some more though. I love jam packing my subscription feed with new videos, and I feel you on having that second one because it's mostly because it kind of curates what kind of videos show up, and I don't want to I like having one devoted to all my comic book content in my videos, and then my other interests like in a separate account, the recommended videos and stuff, so it doesn't infiltrate too much. Mr. Comics with Bueller in the house.
Oh, Comics with Bueller.
Thank you for joining us. Respect to Comic Books NYC. Good to see you, sir.
I just opened up 2 Bueller boxes yesterday.
Ooh, nice.
And I made a terrible video.
No, you didn't. And
yes, I did.
no,
dude, I know, but I thought that the Green Lantern, Green Arrow Speedy issue was a first printing. I got all jazzed about it, and then when I'm editing it, I'm like, oh my god, dude, what the hell is wrong with me? yeah,
but as long as you keep Dee Runk as your gimmick, you got to pass on all that stuff.
Doesn't matter. I was drinking.
Yeah, no. Oh, man, got a little too Dee Runk, man.
Actually, my thing at the time was I was trying to kind of speed through it so I can go hang out with the wife a little bit, and so I kind of powered through the video, and then when I started editing it, I was like, oh shit. So
and that wasn't the one where you had the Clark Kent glasses on, was it?
No, that was a contest entry video for I think for Big Will. Big Will's got a contest going right now.
That was a good one. That was a good one. And earlier in the chat too, by the way, I did see it of Mr. Miracle saying that he'd like to jump on a live chat one of these days. Dude, I would be honored. I would love nothing more than to get Mr. Miracle in the mix. He's a cool dude. He's got that too.
And that's just fun though. Like me and you did that with Burke Nasty just recently, and neither one of us were planning on jumping in on that, but that was just fun to do.
I know. This is ridiculously fun.
Got Biggie Shack. Hey, what up?
Biggie Shack in the house. You know what I like about Biggie Shack is on his videos, the title or the theme is usually some comic books that I have that you don't have, or some Star Wars toys that I have that you don't have.
Well, technically, I mean, no matter what he's talking about, he's right, because if you want to get specific, like those individual ones, he has them, not you.
Yes.
Oh, ComicHead 84 left. He's back.
I was just gonna, because we were just talking about how we don't really watch TV much, but there's one show that I'm currently grinding my way through. Not grinding as in tedious. I'm loving every minute of it. But I busted out my Lost box sets, brother. Hard times, Daddy. I'm going back to the island. We have to go back. Did you get down on Lost at all, Dee Runk?
No, I did not. That was my main show I think that I was watching back then was Smallville.
Oh man, dude. Let me tell you. Lost, LOST, is legit. I guess it could be a little tricky to go back through. I mean, it depends because it's a network show. So what that means is they usually have lots of episodes because normally like an HBO show you get like 12 episodes from what I've noticed, or like cable shows, but network shows tend to have larger seasons, so it's like 24 episodes each season. So
Yeah.
you're going through like 100 episodes for the first 4 seasons. Mr. Miracle says Lost is his favorite show ever.
Bueller said he's powering through it right now too. He's on season 5.
Yeah, Mr. Miracle's a good egg. I knew it. Yeah, we can get down on some Lost chat for sure.
See, I just rewatched all of Breaking Bad last month. That was my big rewatch recently.
Whoa, what, for the first time?
No, second time.
Yeah, I rewatched it in 2018 as well when it came out on Netflix. Is that what prompted you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Miracle, I am going to be on John's Lost show for season 2 because he kind of asked like which he's going to do an episode a month covering a certain season, and my favorite season is season 2. So I'm going to be on the season 2 episode with Mr. John if all goes according to plan.
I'll ask my wife right now. Hey, babe, can we get into watching Lost?
Lost? Tried.
She said she tried and she fell asleep.
There's I think it's worth a go around. It's worth another go around.
All right.
This shirtless hunks on the beach.
I do know that they made fun of it in what was it, Arkham Asylum, the video game.
Really?
Yeah, they were. Joker was talking about like the series finale in some of his dialogue.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's the one thing that gets a little bit of guff is the finale, and you know why? It's because like the show was built on the bread and butter was mystery and like posing questions to you and leaving you to like debate it with other people and have theories of what's going to happen. And like that's what made me like a rabid Lost fan is like I would end up on the forums talking about like after an episode dropped, I'd be on the forums talking about, oh shit, I think this means that, and there's tons of like hidden meanings to characters' names and events. So like it was, if you're just watching Lost to get the answers to the questions that they're posing, like it's not really that's not the fun of the ride. It's cool just going along with it. Yeah, they definitely answered questions with more questions. Yeah. It was a fun ride. And like season 2, even though like season 3 and 4 is probably like when more stuff happens, I guess, in those. But season 2 is when, well, I don't want to get too into Lost talk, but season 2 is the jam. I'll elaborate later on that, on the awesomeness of season 2.
Biggie Shack is calling me out for. So I had a couple issues of the International Iron Man, and I kept calling it the Irrational Iron Man.
Dude, that was yes, you were on fire with that one.
Oh my god,
Irrational Iron Man.
Yeah, the Irrational Iron Man,
which kind of had a good ring to it.
It does. Like you did an awesome preview video that I just thought was amazing, and I'm looking forward to that Iron Man book you showed on your preview video. That book looked really good. Put that in the pull list.
I know, Iron Man floating in the whiskey glass, right?
Yeah,
dude, that looks crazy.
No, that looked cool.
I haven't read an Iron Man title. Like when I grabbed that book and I was like, "Ooh, that's going to be on my pull list." It started to like click that I'm like, "Man, have I ever read like an Iron Man story arc?" He's always been like a supporting character in stories that I've read for sure, But is there a quintessential Iron Man title or run
Yeah,
that I should
I
know about?
read all of Civil War, but he's a part of that, not the main, not the only part.
Yeah,
Um,
same here. Yeah.
but really, I mean, not that I, maybe the people in the chat could help us out with that. I've never really I used to watch the old Iron Man animated series that came on in the 90s, but that was not the best show. Yeah, Demon in a Bottle. I was going to say that's a
Yeah.
popular story, but I never really read that one much. So yeah, I'd check it out though. I mean, if you think if it's really really good read, I'll check it out.
Yeah, and that's kind of the funny thing about Iron Man is like the MCU really bumped him from like B level, maybe even C level, honestly, uh, to like an A tier Avenger. You know, because prior to the movies, like we said, when the Iron Man cartoon came out, I remember being like, oh, they made one with that guy. Like, man, they could have made like a Captain America cartoon, or I remember thinking like, I guess it's cool that I have an Iron Man cartoon, but he wouldn't have been my first choice. You know?
Yeah, no, the Iron and the bad thing about that is they kept re-showing the same animation for when he would like suit up, like kind of like Power Rangers used to do, like because it's live action, they want to like save money, but like they always just showed the same animation. Like it was so frustrating.
Right. Black Key thinks it's blasphemous that I called Iron Man sea level.
Hey, but that I felt the same way when the Iron Man movie came out. Before the very first MCU movie came out, I was like, they're making an Iron Man movie, and then I saw Robert Downey Jr. and I knew of Iron Man and Tony Stark, like, and I knew of his character and what kind of character he was. I knew Robert Downey Jr. would be perfect for it, but I was surprised that they were making an Iron Man movie, and obviously I'm glad they did. I think it's cool now, but yeah, you're
Yeah,
not kidding
I love
though.
it. That's one of the few examples of like the movie character nailing it. I mean, like I said, since I haven't read too much Iron Man, I don't want to say nailed it better than the comics, but like definitely breathed like fresh air into it. Um, and when it's
Absolutely.
not like a super A level character, sometimes that's good because it puts less pressure on the movie. You know, if
I'm
you can take
still
no risks.
I'm still mad as hell about Iron Man 3 with the twist with the Mandarin. Me and my wife were arguing about that last night. She was all for it, and I was mad as hell.
Big the Snake said if he's wondering if Iron Man was uh, chilling in that whiskey glass like a jacuzzi with some babes in it with him. That would have been cool. I would have liked to see that. Maybe that might be like another variant.
Yeah, no, more like he was like trying to swim his way out of it or drink to the bottom of it. It's a cool cover though. You got to check it out.
Yeah.
Hey, watch ComicHead 84's little February 6th preview video, and you'll know all
Oh,
about this issue.
thanks, Mean Gene, for the promo. Appreciate
That,
that.
that's what we like to call a plug.
That's what we call a plug in the biz.
We got to pay the bills, y'all.
Yeah, that's. I know. I was wondering if I should like keep that going as a series. I think I will. I think people seem to like it. It gets like a good amount of views, so I'm like, maybe I'll keep that train going.
Keep that going for real, though. I love that. Like that. That was fun. I like watching it. And dude, and here's the other thing that I think I said. I'm not sure if I said it in that comment, but you have the best intro of any YouTuber for comic book talks, dude. Like
Come on.
your little intro music just has me this bob my head like crazy, man. I love that shit. Yeah,
Thanks. Guess you ready for the comic action.
yeah, dude. And the image that you use for your logo is a classic like DC Superman Rebirth image, like repurposed a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. That was fun to make.
Yeah.
And speaking of intros, I don't know if you've caught like the last, I think maybe in the last two now of Discovery Bay's channel guide video, but I made him like a custom intro for for his videos. And have you caught it yet, Dee Runk?
I've not, but now I know that you made it. I'll definitely have to check that out.
And not only did I make it, you're in it, son.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because yeah, you're gonna have to check it out when we get off this, because
I'm gonna watch it right now. I ain't got time for this.
Yeah, you're in it, bro. Because I was like, I put some shine on, some of my pals on there. I wanted to put like everybody in it, but like you can't make an intro like 30, a minute long. But it was like, because I wanted to help dude out, and I make those things pretty quickly, and I wanted to do like the idea of like channel surfing through all the different people that make content, and I was like, let me throw my boy Dee Runk in there.
Dude, I'm watching it right now. It looks pretty cool.
Got a little funk music in the back. That's that copyright-free music, bro. But you know what I'm thinking of doing is making like almost like a variance of that video, and like showing more love to, because there's so many videos that I watch on the reg that I didn't put in that little sequence. So I think I'm gonna make some variants, so I can get like Boy Who Had 7 in it, Mr. Miracle, all the homies, like, so dude, all the food groups are represented.
So the music for your intro, did you find that one of them?
Yeah, it's copyright free. Yeah, it's called and if you just want to know what it is to jam out to it, because that's just a small snippet of it, but the full version of it is a banger. It gets like, just a good jam. It's called Roots of Legend.
Dude, I'd probably like listen to that before like I like robbed a bank or something.
Yeah. Yeah, Roots of Legend is the name of that song that I use for the intro.
Nice.
Ratatouille, we're getting Ratatouille shout outs. Enough with Marvel and DC. Let's just get to Ratatouille. Whoa, Fox Pixar is like really heavy on the Ratatouille train. What's up with Ratatouille? Is there a sequel or something?
Is there?
The Art Germ intro variant, yeah. Oh, Don Mosier in the house. I didn't catch you earlier. How are you, sir? I like catching Don Mosier's videos. He's got a pretty badass beard, which I respect very much. He's a cool dude.
Dude, Biggie Shack said that I had some cool edits in my last video. That was more of a troll on myself once I started watching it, and I realized that I dropped the ball on the Green Lantern, Green Arrow book, and the Irrational Iron Man, and then my boy Geeks, Drinks, and Comics sent me a Magic Mike comic book for my birthday. Like I decided to just get real gangster with the with the editing. Nah, dude, that's a cool intro though for Discovery Bay.
Oh yeah, did you see yourself in it?
I'm in it right now. Hoodad, Bueller, White Whale, Comic Tom, Jeffrey Comic Con. Damn. Oh, Dee Runk. I saw it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, boy. I timed it right too. It says Dee Runk right on it. Got your branding in there.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, no problem, man. That's your boy. His name's Zach, right? The dude that you've done with.
Yeah, no. My channel first kind of started with us kind of like showing comic books together, but he lives like 30 minutes away, and I collect a lot more than he does, so I couldn't wait to just show a book every time he wanted to get on the channel. So I had to go do a lot of solo stuff, and which I'm completely comfortable with. But we worked together. We worked together in our previous job, and he's just a good dude. He knows the content very well. Like
I picked up on that. I noticed that he knows his stuff for sure.
Yeah, but he doesn't collect as much anymore. He used to collect a lot, and
you can tell he's a reader. You can tell he like knows storyline stuff.
I got him turned on to reading a lot of digital comic books lately, so that he stays up to date on the stories and collects the trade paperbacks a lot. And so he still reads it all. He just doesn't collect for value anymore.
The comic Jabroni. My
Jabroni.
man. Dude, comic Jabroni is that's my guy. He's one of my favorite channels too. And I respect that he's a Batman head. I love when I see like big time Batman collectors because I haven't accumulated as much Batman stuff in my collection yet. So I always like am pumped when I see a Batman collector because I'm like, ooh, I want this, I want that. And he's got some legit books. And
He's
he
drinking.
looks just like Comic Jabroni looks just like one of my buddies from around the way. So it's like it's so funny whenever I see Jabroni on a video, I'm like, oh shoot, there's you look just like my buddy Joe Jabroni.
All right,
He's
what
a
else
Chillin
is on the
dude.
docket today?
And also Jabroni, I love that name.
Hey, can you fill 30 seconds of dead air so I can use the restroom real quick?
Yeah, do you think?
Yeah.
I can tell the chat about how I just booted Fox Pixar Media because I'm tired of hearing about fucking Ratatouille.
There you go.
I mean, right? Is that dude a troll or what, man? See ya. Digital gets so much hate. I got sweaty hands, and I don't pay for them, but I appreciate them. Oh yeah, Joe is a handsome fella. Yep, just like you, Jabroni. And I'm assuming you're a wrestling fan because one of what do you call it? One of the topics that we get into a lot is like old school pro wrestling. OG pro wrestling is my jam. WWF era, especially. So when you got Jabroni in your name, I'm on board. Yeah.
So was that your first ever boot from the chat?
Dude, I just booted another one, James Studd. James Studd came in and said he wanted to wrap his legs around my neck.
Like in a friendly way or an angry way?
No, if you look at his icon, it's a shirtless chest.
Huh. Oh, yeah. I still see Fox Pixar in here though.
I know he snuck back in. I just booted him again.
Oh, there you go. Message deleted. I think you're deleting his message, but not booting him.
I mean, I put remove. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that just deletes his comment.
Oh, how do I? Oh, I'm gonna put the user in timeout. How's that?
Yeah, there you go.
You're in timeout, fool.
Hey, Fox Pixar, you'll be missed.
Yeah, something tells me he'll be back. This motherfucker loves his Ratatouille. What an odd thing to troll about.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll talk about Ratatouille if you want, but Jesus Christ. Cut me some slack, bro.
All right, he said top comic book. Boy who had 7 wants us to top comic books. Hey, so I got a subject, not a real mind breaking subject or anything, but did you ever read Emperor Joker?
No, Emperor Joker.
Oh my god, dude! I was thinking about this. Is a Superman story. And this is just a trade paperback, but featuring Superman and Mr. Mxyzptlk gives Joker all of his powers. So he's pretty much able to warp all of reality in the way he sees fit. And there's some big Batman stuff in here too, but you should check that out. It's not that thick of a trade.
So it's like an all-powerful Joker?
Yeah, like he makes the Earth in the shape of a cube, and he does some crazy things. Like he kills Batman like every night and then resurrects him and does it all over again and does it in the most painful way possible. And it's a good story though.
Huh. The one thing that I read recently that kind of reminded me of for some reason was Secret Wars 2, I think, when you have God Doom. Have you read that series?
I have not.
Dude, God Doom in Secret Wars 2 was pretty legit. That was a fun series. You kind of get the same, all powerful villain situation, but it's Doctor Doom.
Yeah. No, I read some of the Age of Apocalypse tie-ins for that because I love the Age of Apocalypse storyline. That is one of my. That might be another storyline that's in my top 5.
Yeah, that's one of the coolest X-Men storylines for sure. Age of Apocalypse. Yeah.
Dude, I just bought. It's not here yet. I'll do a video when it gets here. But the X-Men Alpha, the Prism edition.
Yeah, I remember X-Men Alpha is like one of your faves.
Yeah, absolutely. But I just got the Prism edition, which is like the more rare variant of that, and I'm pretty pumped about getting that one in.
And Black Key, I totally agree with you on Prodigy. Prodigy has been a great series. Dude, I was so pumped on Prodigy when it came out. Tell me I didn't get like all the variants. I got the connecting cover variants. I got the black and white
Dude.
variants. I was like on the Prodigy train from the jump.
I think Biggie Shack said Spawn has a Matina coming out, and I think Matina's already been hitting that book a little bit.
Spawn has a Matina. Yeah. Matina's. I don't think Matina doesn't seem to have, skipped a step here. I think he's gonna keep doing his thing from what I can gather.
His copying thing.
Yeah, all this controversy over here. Yeah. Here's a little Matina action.
There you go.
I got some books aside here, and I picked up something. I picked up this one over the weekend. I had never read this before, but this Batman Death by Design, it has, I don't know how to describe the texture of the book, but the art inside was bugging me out. It's all pencil sketched, kind of. I don't know how to describe it, but
yeah,
it's really nice looking art. Because this weekend I stopped in and I just grabbed a bunch of trades that were on sale and stuff, and I pulled some comics and I sent out some ComicHead care packages. I guess what we would call an AOK. I sent one out already, so, and I got a couple more because this is going to be in one of them. But sending some comic book karma.
This is my favorite Matina cover right here. The Flash number 46 with the zoom on the front cover. That book right there, I don't know. I saw that one, and that is one of my favorites.
Yeah, that book looks good with the gold label on it.
Dude, that is exactly why I bought the Signature Series one, because not that I even needed the autograph, but it was like $20 more to have the Matina signature, but the gold label just looks so much better with that all yellow cover pretty much. So, and Zoom, as I said in my previous video of mine for Big Will, is probably my favorite villain in DC at least. But this book does suffer from those rainbow rings, or what the
Newton rings.
Yeah, the Newton rings.
I've heard of these Newton rings, but I don't know too much about them.
Yeah, it just looks like a big old rainbow on your book.
What's the Venom Watchmen variant? I don't know what that means, but it sounds. I like the sound of it.
Yeah, Google that.
Dude, Venom Watchmen variant. Let's see. Tomorrow. What's coming out tomorrow? Oh, you know what's coming out tomorrow is that Art Germ Batgirl cover, where it looks like that cover kind of bugs me out because it looks like, in my opinion, looks like she has like an overbite. Where she's like kind of throwing her head back. So it's kind of a strange one. This one here. That one's dropping tomorrow. Overbite Batgirl. Yeah, can you see it? I feel like there's a little overbite action. I think she left her retainer in before she went out crime fighting. So that one's dropping tomorrow because Jabroni had asked what we have our eye on tomorrow. Ooh, my favorite story, one of my favorite series right now is Detective Comics, and next issue is going to be a banger, I think, because Batman and Mr. Miracle is going to show up in the series. So I'm curious to see how that plays out.
Yeah, the big book I'm looking forward to for tomorrow is, and I think me and you disagree on this one, but that's perfectly okay. But the Heroes in Crisis, I'm looking forward to the next issue of that one.
Oh no, me too. That's the thing. I'm pumped on in that cover. Oh my god, that Jason Todd cover, dude. Yeah, is flames fire. There's a pretty cool Superman one coming too.
Yeah. The Superman, yeah, they're both
this one here, right?
I'll get both covers of that.
Yeah, this is a double cover pickup for you. See, I know why you would say that because Tom King kind of irks me sometimes. And he bothers me in Heroes in Crisis too, also. But I can't deny how cool of a story the Heroes in Crisis thing is. Especially now that, like, because I think in this next issue, like, Lois Lane just blew the lid off everything, right?
Yeah. Not cool. Superman should have kept that in check.
Yeah, I know. He blew it on that one. Cassie Madoni in the house. Oh, and by the way, Cassie, shout out to your new tattoo that I saw on Instagram that was looking pretty sharp. She got a pretty cool new tattoo. I was digging that. And yes, I did see the new detective variants that are popping up. She had I know the Harley Quinn one is getting a lot of buzz. There's a Harley Quinn number 1000 that people seem to be into.
Yes.
My man, AM, tell your friends about me, Comics Most Wanted, in the chat.
Hey.
Each one teach one. That's my guy, dude. He's the man. I hope that and I haven't ran it by you guys yet, but you know, if Comics Most Wanted, if you're free this upcoming Friday, Dee Runk, if you want to do a round 2 to Freestyle Friday like we did last week.
I think we decided to call it Anything Goes with the Comic Bros.
Anything goes with the Comic Bros.
Yeah,
thanks for stopping in, brother.
Adios, Jabroni. I'm looking forward to Age of X-Men Alpha. I don't know if you read any of the Uncanny X-Men run, but that's a book I'm looking forward to.
X-Men Alpha, that's on the current stance? No.
No. This upcoming week will be Age of X-Men Alpha.
Oh, yeah. I'm kind of interested in seeing what's going to happen there because I wasn't too big on what they've been doing with Uncanny so far. It's been okay, but it seems interesting that they're going to flip it into like a mutant utopia. I think that's the concept of this Age of X-Men is it's a mutant utopia and whatever the effects of that are.
I secretly think that they are building towards having a more classic X-Men team in the comic book. You see Wolverine coming back into the fold, Cyclops is back in the fold, Jean Grey is back. Like I think they're starting to build it towards where it'll be a more classic X-Men team, and that to me that would be a big win for comic book fans.
Oh my God. Biggie Shaq is right. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Damn, that is hot fire, dude. What? Oh man. Number 11, so that must be coming out soon. Oh, dude. I'm definitely gonna have to keep an eye out for that.
When does
Dude,
that one?
Shaq, that's right up my alley.
When does that one drop?
I don't know, man. But I know number 10 just came out. That thing
Biggie
is
Shaq.
crazy.
When does that one come out, Biggie Shaq?
Yeah, let a brother know, Shaq. It's got to be in February. And I'm happy to hear that, Most Wanted, that we can link up again soon.
Yeah. What else are you going to be pulling this week?
That's a good question. So I'm kind of thumbing through that now. Let's see what's in Marvel, because I kind of thumbed through DC.
Symbiotes are dangerous, like super dangerous. Don't say we didn't warn you.
Yeah, Age of X-Men.
Hey.
Stuff is dropping. What
I'm
else?
looking at Man of Fear, or Man Without Fear, number 5. I'm going to check that one out. That wraps that one up, leading into your Daredevil issue that you're looking forward to.
Dude, that I can't believe how much some of these Marvel variants are. Like DC isn't dropping $170 variants, right? That I know of, because that shit is fire. That's a Joe Quesada black and white Doctor Strange variant, but it's $170, dude. Like, where do you get off trying to charge me $170 for a random ass Doctor Strange number 10? Bullshit. Where I hate to break it to you, bro, but I paid $119 for a slabbed 9.6 Watchmen number 1. And you're gonna charge me $150 more than what I paid for this? For some fucking Doctor Strange that no one's gonna care about?
No, and see, that's something you talked to me about when I did my favorite covers of 2018. You kind of said like, oh, you got all your favorite DC covers of 2018, and that was my reply. I was like, man, the variants from Marvel just cost too damn much. You know, like I'm not about all that.
Right. Yeah, I can't blame you, cause like, dude, it's rude, bro. It's I don't know what they're trying to do. Oh, look at this, Dee Runk. They're dropping this issue that we were talking about the other night in 3D.
Yeah, I was looking at that one too. I'm not 100% going to buy that. I want to see what it looks like when I flip through it, and I'll probably get it.
Yeah, that looks fun. Yeah, like Biggie Shaq saying like $20 would be cool for that variant cover. And you know, Most Wanted, you're right. Joe Quesada's variants do tend to go for big money. But why though? Why do they, especially brand new ones, why does it day one hit in the shelves at 170? My opinion on the way it should be for like those high price variants is they shouldn't even come out for more than, when they hit the shelves, they shouldn't be more than like $50 the most. It has to be a crazy rare variant to be $50, right? And make it limited so that let the secondary market deem that it's $170 because of the rarity. You know what I'm saying? But when Marvel comes out the gate telling you it's $170, That's the part that I don't like, because like Boy Who Had Seven, he would pay that 170 for that Ghost Spider variant, right? Boy Who Had Seven, do you remember how much that big money Ghost Spider variant was when it hit the shelves? Because it one of those $170 deals right when it came out? Because I think that movie launched in price like in the secondary market.
Where did you see that it was $170 for that Doctor Strange?
On Midtown.
Okay, we're on the same website.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's why you're slowing down my connection, bro. Look, my thing's frozen. You stupid tablet.
Yeah, you ain't kidding though, man. And well, that's and it's a comic book incentive. So that it's not that Marvel is charging 170. It's that Midtown has to order a certain number of the cover A in order to get that book there. So they probably had to order just a crazy amount of those books to even be able to have that book available for sale. And that's just for like one of them. So yeah, it gets pretty crazy though.
Yeah, man. It's like, I don't know. I'm not into it. Like, I remember Bueller and Comic Tom did like almost like a little debate video between is variants killing comics? And I don't think variants, like in and of themselves, like having too many variants and all that, is hurting the comic market. And even with charging them up, I mean, you don't have to buy them. So I guess you could vote with your dollar and just whatever. You don't have to buy the variants. But I don't know, charging them up like that just seems like a reckless move.
Yeah, that's the reason why most of my variant covers usually are DC, because they, for the most part, will just be, cover price. You get them as they are, and you just get to have a different variation in the comic book.
True.
Censored.
We got a little censored caveman. That's a cave rump right there. Whoa.
Look how far that censor bar goes out too.
She's been doing a lot of squats out there in the jungle. Cave woman. Oh, you know which book I already have it put aside for me at my LCS is this baby right here.
Oh, does that come out tomorrow?
You know what I mean? Some classic WWE action, WWF. See how they put the WWF type logo?
Is that tomorrow?
Yeah. Yep. That's dropping tomorrow. And this is the 8 cover, dude. It's not like some special variant. I think it's just the 8 cover to WWE Forever #1 by Boom Studios. So, and it looks like when I first saw it, I thought it was a photo cover. And if it was photo, I was going to pass on it because I don't really like photo variants. But that's painted.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, when do you ever get Junkyard Dog on a comic book cover? So I had to do it. Yeah, so I'm digging that. These, like, I got my Nikolai Volkov. I'm grabbing this one. I like the old retro stuff.
What else are we picking up tomorrow? Anyone been reading in our chat here? Been reading Batman Beyond?
Initiating lockdown. Calling all available security guards. That will teach you to.
You know what? I haven't read Batman Beyond, but Batman Beyond, I was just looking up the Batman Beyond #1, the first appearance on eBay recently, because something tells me that that's going to be a good book to own if you're like as a collector's item.
Are you talking about his actual first appearance in a comic book, or the first appearance in the DC universe?
First appearance in a comic book, because it's it's essentially the Batman Beyond like comic series.
Okay.
And yeah, see, I'm watching it on my eBay.
Okay.
Batman Beyond, a graded one. Let me see. I don't know if I can show you the price of it. No, the glare's acting up. But this is a 9.4, and he's asking $135. But first appearance of Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond.
See, I got the one, the Superman Batman annual number 4, which shows like Batman Beyond for the first time in the DC continuity, which is a pretty cool book.
Thanks for hanging out, boy who had 7. Appreciate
Boy
your
Had
company,
7.
brother.
He's got a lot of people to put to bed.
Oh yeah, see that? Comics Most Wanted. He was, because I was wondering what the Ghost Spider variant was right out the bat, and it was like 125, 150 variant, and then it jumped to 500 plus, almost immediately. So, yeah, man. The thing is, it's like that's a very rare thing. So to buy some of these variants, I would think that most of them would depreciate, just like when you buy a new comic book on New Comic Book Day off the stands, most of them depreciate. Like I always make that example. It's like when you drive a car off the lot. When you drive that new car off the lot, boom, it just dropped, half in value.
Yeah.
And I can't help but feel like that might be the case with a lot of those $150, $170, Joe Quesada type variants.
Hey man, so here's the deal. I have to get going here. We are
Yeah,
we're
me
hitting,
too.
We're hitting at -25 here in Shakopee. I got to go run outside real quick and make sure that the cars are still starting and making sure I'll be able to get to work tomorrow because my work is not closing. And yeah, so I got to bounce. We got any closing thoughts? What are you not picking up tomorrow?
Oh, a bunch. Yeah, I'll probably pass on a bunch, and I might just grab some stuff digitally. So we'll see. But we'll pick up where we left off here on Friday. We'll get Comics Most Wanted in the mix. We can chat about our new comic pickups, all that good stuff.
Anything goes with the Comic Bros this Friday night. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it.
All right, man. Hey, have a good night.
Yeah, I'll catch you later, brother. So I'll just wrap up here with the fellows. So if you got to jump, that's cool. I don't think it'll kill the broadcast and stuff. But thanks for joining me, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Have a good night, everyone. Think warm thoughts for me and pray for me.
Oh man, God bless you.
-25. -25. It ain't no thing. All right.
Yeah, be safe though, for real. That's some gnarly shit.
No, I'll be good.
All right, man. Take care. All right, guys. It's just you and me now. Now I got a jam too. I'm East Coast time, so I'm like 10 p.m. So I'm gonna start winding down for the night. Got work tomorrow. Mr. Miracle, I'll definitely take you up on that. And let's link up and chat comics soon. Let's chat because I would love to chat with you about this guy, Mr. Miracle, and go over some OG Silver Surfer Galactus stuff. And Centauri Stir Fry, thanks for checking in, brother. Appreciate it. Burke Nasty, what up, sir? You're catching me on the you're catching me on the way out here, Burke Nasty. I agree. Let's jump on and do it again sometime soon. This whole live thing is new to me, but it's fun for sure. So I'm all about it. Feel free to hit me up anytime if you guys are doing a live chat thing. if I'm around, I'll jump in and mix it up with you guys. So enjoy your new comic book day tomorrow. I'll keep an eye out on all your channels and your IG feeds to see what you've picked up. And no Burke Nasty. I got like no Birds of Prey books actually. And if you watch the beginning, I'm not sure how you felt about the Birds of Prey trailer that dropped, but if you run back the beginning of this video, Burke Nasty, you'll see our thoughts on it. And I'm not, particularly a fan of it, but I think I'm fair. And my boy Tony Sanders, appreciate you lurking, brother. And I got some books that I'm wondering if I should slab or not. So if you ever got an empty chair, bro, give me a shout. Yes, AM, Most Wanted, my brother. We will definitely link up Friday evening. I'll be looking forward to that. SWP GOAT, my Massachusetts brethren. Appreciate you all hanging out, bro. Good shit. Have a safe evening. Stay warm. Peace out.